Oh, hi there. I was just thinking about what I would be doing on a Saturday night. Probably sitting at home, grilling up some onions, thinking about how much I stink. But what you could be doing is getting down with the Lolo. 88.1 CKDU. Potato salad. Say it with me. Potato salad. Say it one more time. Potato salad radio show. The best radio show.
I want to take it all the way home, like bring it sort of right to Nova Scotia.
Okay.
And I think this one's important, is Carrie Best.
Yeah.
Talk to me about Carrie Best.
She was a journalist. Essentially, she created a newspaper called The Clarion. And it was like a major black newspaper throughout the province. And yeah, it was one of the ways to share the stories of what was going on in the community. And I think that's a really important one, and why I picked a kind of like a, for the local person, because I didn't add a lot of, Canadian things on here. I only put 2 Canadians, I think. But it's about sharing stories, and that's what I'm kind of into through poetry, or even through posting and having conversations like this. It's about sharing the information and sharing the knowledge, and that's what she did. So that's why I put her on the list specifically.
Right.
Yeah.
Sweet. A lot of people know the name Malcolm X. Not very many people. So we could do a whole show. Maybe we should do a whole show. About Malcolm. But I was like, and I didn't even look into this at all. I was just like, huh? And I know there's like more than one X. And I think maybe first of all, like, can you tell people a little bit, why Malcolm X has the last name X?
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you were going to ask me.
And then also, like, I want to talk about Michael X, because I'm like, what? There's more than one X?
Oh, yeah. Well,
I think a lot of people think there's, like, one X. There's Malcolm X. That's the only person.
Oh, no. There's all kinds of
What's
X's.
What's the X about?
The X is from the unknown in mathematics. So he's basically... His real name is Malcolm Little, and he's replacing the slave name with an X, as in the unknown.
Don't know, right?
And so don't know. So
right.
that's why that's there. And yeah, so there's been other people who've come to the Nation of Islam and through the 5% Nation that have taken up the X. And so yeah, you'll see that throughout throughout leaders and different people within those 2 organizations.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's common.
So who is, like, as I looked up Michael X on Wikipedia, the very first thing it says is not to be confused with Malcolm X.
Yeah.
So who is Michael X?
I put that on there again to be like a troll and to be funny.
Really?
Yeah, I did. Michael X is kind of like, he was a revolutionary leader in his own right in the UK. And, he did his thing. I think he was involved with some bombings and stuff over there. He was about that life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't think he was, a leader in kind of the same way that you would say Malcolm X or even Martin Luther King, or any of the people that we generally speak about are leaders. He was somewhat of, a criminal. I even think he might have been accused of rape at one point in time, and he... I really put him in there because he just had a lot of foul shit to say about white people, and he didn't really give a fuck. And to me, I put him on there because, at that time, and even, people expect you to be polite about the condition that you're in, and
yes.
It's like, fuck that. I'm angry about it. I'm not going to be polite about it. And I was going to say this earlier, the whole Charlemagne interview with that chick, I don't even know her name, she was like a CNN woman or something, and she had criticized Beyonce's Formation video, and then he came in and talked, and he just murked her on it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And she was like, but why is she talking about the Black Panthers? They were an angry hate terrorist group and da-da-da-da-da. You should be saying people more like, Martin Luther King, who promotes peace. And I'm like, so it's like peace only maintains the position that we're in. That's why I feel like it's always promoted to be more like Obama, be more like Martin Luther King, be more peaceful, talk, protest, be really nice and polite. And if you keep asking and begging, and it's like, do you understand that I'm essentially a prisoner? I'm living in a prison camp where I just can't see the wall. I'm not happy about my incarceration in this land. Whether I was born here or not, I don't have Stockholm. I didn't necessarily come here of my own free will to identify with my captors. And even if you say like, oh, we were a free place, well, I didn't escape here, trying to save my life like a refugee to call this my like home like that. I'm still from somewhere else.